Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Danielle, Cottage Stitcher. Feel free to call me Danny or Danielle. Thank you for returning and coming to join me. This is going to be my end of year WIP parade. I want to say thank you for taking time out of your busy lives and stopping by to watch one of the many WIP parades. I was considering doing this and not doing this because there are so many out there. And I thought, oh, what the heck, let's just get on and do it. I am just getting over a cold, so do excuse me if I seem a bit out of breath and puffed out and end up coughing. I'll try not to, but such is what a cold does to you. I've tried to get some stats, some numbers and things, but I don't really do numbers. I just enjoy the stitching. I'm going to start off with what I finished throughout the year. I finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I finished about 6 projects, I think it is. I might waffle on, I might not. We'll just see how things go. I'm a bit of a mess. I do waffle on, I might not. It's just how I am. You see, what you see is what you get, I'm afraid. So there we go. So, the first one I finished was the mini horse close-up. I'll insert a picture here. I finished that on the 22nd of January for my daughter Olivia. It was for her birthday. I stitched 6,402 stitches to get it complete in time for her birthday, which was the 24th of January. The next one I finished, which again I don't have, so I'll insert a picture here. It must be upstairs, is my to-do list, which I finished on the 26th of February 2023. That was a paper chart, so I didn't actually count any stitches for that. The only stitches I counted are the ones that are in Pattern Keeper. And like I said, I finished that on the 26th of February 2023. Then the next one, which I do have here because it hangs on the door, is Mini Autumn Owl Trio, and this is for a friend's little girl, and I finished this on the 27th of May 2023, and I stitched 6,874 stitches to complete this, and this is by Hade. There it is. 27th of May 2023, if I didn't say that, which I think I did. The fabric was hand dyed by me. This is a no background piece. I've been asked to put her name on the top, so I just need to get the alphabet off Etsy, and that's that. Then the next piece was a freebie. I'll put the website down below. And this was finished on the 4th of July. I chose my own colours for this. Another paper chart, so I didn't actually count how many stitches this was. And it's called Quiet Please. So there's that. The next one is a Doreen Jones one. I've actually got my record project card for this. No idea. I started this on the 8th of November 2021, and I finished it on the 21st of July 2023, and it only took a total of 27 days to stitch. And this is the Christmas Village, like I say, by Doreen Jones, and I stitched it on a 16 count pale blue Ada using CXC threads. It's been washed, and none of the threads bled either. So any of you using CXC that were wondering, they don't bleed, so it's quite safe to use. I just need to fully finish it into a wall hanging. I just didn't get around to it this year. So that's that one. It went into Pattern Keeper, no problem, but I didn't keep track of the stitch count or any of that. And then my last finish for the year, which was an Emma Congdon piece. So it's out of one of her books. It was Grateful Heart, and I finished that on the 26th of September. It has been ironed, but it's since been creased again. And that's that piece. So those are my finishes. So let's move on to the WIPs. Now, my WIPs are in no particular order. I've written them down in some sort of order on my notes, but just depends what I grab. Ones I've written down are the ones I've worked on, but I'll be showing you what I've got all together. So the first one I've picked up is Story Keep Beach Bliss from Haid by Amy Stewart. Excuse me. That one is sorry, it's Story Keep. I'm stitching this on 22 count Ada using CXC threads, and I started it on the 1st of September 2022, and this year I only put in 722 stitches, and that's where it's at. I just wasn't feeling it, just could not get on with it, but it'll get worked when it gets worked. I was going to colour complete it, but I don't know, we'll see. We will see. I'm going to try and put them away as I go. And this one, I haven't actually got a project card for it, but it's a recent start. It's a Stitch Rovia. I'll put a picture of what it'll be like when it's finished, because it's from one of her, don't know if it's from one of her, no, I think it's from her Etsy shop it is. It's the You're My Sunshine trio, and that's where I'm at. And this doesn't go into Pattern Keeper, so I'm working off a chart, so I haven't actually counted any of the stitches, so I don't know how far I am. Let me actually see when like I say, I haven't got a project card for that, but not yet anyway. Oh, there we go, I started it on 22nd of November. It's quite a fun, easy stitch. And like I say, I'm going to do a trio, 3 of those. And that fabric is hand dyed by me, and it's a 16 count Ada. So that's that one. Then this one I got from one of the girls at Stitch Club. I saw her stitching it and I asked if I could use it when she'd finished, and she said yep, of course. And it's Legendary Girls from Tumbleweeds, and I'm stitching this for Olivia because she's had a bit of a rubbish time in school. Take it off. Ooh, there we go. And that's what I've done so far. Again, it's a paper chart, so I've not counted the stitches. And I started this on, sorry, you can't see that, can you? The 17th of December. I've stitched on it for 2 days, I think it is. Yeah, 2 stitchy sessions when I go to stitch group. 2 Sundays. And that's how far I've gone. So that's for Olivia when it's finished. It'll be going up in her bedroom to show her that girls can be what they want. Just put the Q snap back on 2 seconds. And then this one, I found this one in the Just Cross Stitch magazine. It's not a very good printout, I'm afraid. This All Creatures Great and Small. I'm calling it All Creatures Great and Small. I don't actually know what it's called. But the first release was August 2017. There's that. I didn't actually write down when I started it, but it's not much of a start. And all I know is on a vintage, because it's on a printed piece of Ada, because this, let me hold it like that, because that side, it's not printed. But this side, that side is like a mottled, and I've started the bottom border, just a few stitches there. I know it's the bottom because I've written top there with a washable pen, one of those friction pens. So basically all I've done is that, so not much. I did do no new starts 2023, but it got such a stressful year. I didn't want to stitch on anything, so I thought, I got to November and I thought, sod it, I'm going to start some things because nothing called to me. So that was one of my starts, along with You Are My Sunshine and along with a piece for Olivia. And that is also stitched on 16 count. Now I can't get the picture back in the bag. Bear with me. There you go. There's that. Let me do this one. Right, this is Quick Stitch Seahorse by Hade. That's what it will look like. And this year I've done 917 stitches. I did have a project card with it. Like everything else in this house, it's gone missing. I keep forgetting the camera's there. I'll keep looking at myself. Simple Ada, blue Ada, light blue Ada, and that's what I've done. So I'm hoping to work on this next year. Try and get it finished, but we will see. Plans change. I used to kick myself when my plans didn't go to plan, but I'm no longer going to do that. I want it to, oh okay, I want it to 50%, but it, mini sunflower cottage. Another one by Hayde. I've got the notes for this one. I started this on the 4th of April 2021. It's a stitch along with Stitchman Darcy and Emma X stitching. Stitching it on, I think it's 18 count Ada. It's a very soft Ada. There it is. And I managed 5,041 stitches on this year. So that's that. And I want to get it to, I want to complete an extra 30%. And this one is QS Butterfly Faye. That's what it looks like. Another Hayde. I started this on the 13th of February 2022 as a birthday start. I'd like to finish this one because I'm omitting the background. And this year, did I work? I know I worked on it, but how much? 627 stitches. There we go. I managed to put some more of her hair in. And she's, that's enough. Stitch with CXC threads, and she's on 14 count Ada. Lavender swirl from Zygot. And then this one's had quite a bit of work on it this year, because when I couldn't be bothered stitching on anything else, I just wanted block colours. I picked up this one. It's from Cross Stitch Collectibles, and it's Fractal 54 bookmark. When I was going through a load of nonsense a few months back, things were really, really hard, and yeah, let's just say I couldn't be dealing with colour changes and confetti and all that, and I needed something to take my mind off things. So I picked this up, and I just, sorry it's so shaky, I'm all over the place for some reason, can't keep my hand steady. Picked this up and I just stitched away to my heart's content. 16 count cream Ada from Stash using CXC threads. I've got some hanging threads. Some need snipping off, others are because I finished, I just stopped. And this, I've done 4,753 in this. I actually thought this was the one I worked on the most, but it's not actually, so that's good, quite good. But that, yeah, that's when I was, yeah, things were crap. So there we go. I don't know how many days I worked on that, but I did. Normally I fill, when I work on them, normally I fill these out. but because these are a five-year tracker thing. But as you can see, 2023, I haven't filled any of it out. That's how bad my record keeping has got this year. But it doesn't bother me as long as I stitch. I'm not bothered. And if I don't stitch, I don't stitch. I was stressing myself out over not stitching. The same with my floss tubes. I was stressing myself out because I wasn't doing floss tubes. And I was just getting myself mentally drained and all that. But hopefully things have changed, so next year is a new year, a better year. Next one is Doreen Jones, Plant a Garden. This is from her Etsy shop. This has gone into Pattern Keeper, but it doesn't pick up the back stitch. So what I do is I do the cross stitch, and then when I come to doing the back stitch, I'll just click over to the PDF and then just do the back stitch that way via Pattern Keeper. So it's fine. I have worked on it. I'm pretty sure I worked on it. But I didn't write down how many stitches. This is a combination of full cross and half cross. And that's where I am. I'm pretty sure I worked on this. But like I say, I was rubbish at keeping track of stitches and all that. It doesn't matter, does it? There we go. And I'm stitching on that on 14 count, hand dyed by me. I haven't started that. That's going to be a new start. That's a new start, New Year's Day, with me and Judy and Aussie in a Kiwi World. It's not going to be a stitch along, it's going to be, it's upside down. No, it's not upside down. I thought it was upside down for a minute. No, it's not. Judy from An Aussie in a Kiwi World, we're doing a start along, not a stitch along. And we'll stitch on it as and when we can. Yeah, starting out on New Year's Day. And then I'll be starting this. I got this from Lee from Creatively. I'll be starting that as well. Whether it'll be New Year's Day, I don't know, or it'll be soon. I should have showed you. I'll show you this one quick, and then I'll show you that one. I'm not able to go out and get the called for fabric, so I'm just using what I got in my stash for this, and pretty sure it's 16 count, just a normal grey. Use what you got sometimes, and that's what I'm doing. And then I'll just use my CXC threads. I changed from self-employed childminding on the 1st of December, and I started as a nursery practitioner in a private nursery 3 weeks ago now. So I get my home back, but that means I haven't had a proper pay yet, which is absolutely fine, but money's tight, so I'm just using what's in my stash. And the one I'm doing, Hive Rules, I'm doing with Judy, I'm just doing on a lemon yellow from stash. I didn't like the the plain white, so I thought lemon yellow, honey, bees, why not? That's what I'm using. And I think that was 16 count. And again, I'll just use my threads from my stash. Got plenty of it. Why go out and buy more when I've got enough here? I don't buy unless I have to. Right, my next one is Blue Monarch Sunflower from Artisy. It was a freebie. I'm pretty sure it's still on their website. Absolutely beautiful. Love sunflowers, love butterflies, and I love the colour blue. I started this on the 28th of October 2022. I'm using CXC threads, stitching it on 16 count cream Ada. Blue Monarch, and I stitched 5,188 stitches. Again, I've got a park thread because I just stopped, and this is where I'm at. Can you see that? Yeah, let's see if I can bring it in a bit there. There's a little bit down the bottom there, not much. I was going to colour complete the whole entire black and then do it like that, but I thought I wanted to do some yellow. I love blue and I love yellow. I might go back to colour completing, I don't know. I just stitch however I fancy at the time of stitching. So that's that. I've tried all these different stitching methods and I always go back to however my mood takes me at the time. With the new job I'm doing 4 days a week, but they're 4 different days and they're 7:30 till 7:30 in the morning till 6 at night. So I don't get home much before 6:30 in the evening. So some days I'm absolutely shattered, running around after little ones. Most of you with children will know that. But it's fun. I enjoy it. Anyhow, next one is Quick Stitch Star Dragon from Hade. I've omitted the background. And I'm hoping to finish this, but we shall see. This is another birthday start, February 2022. Oh, hold on, I chopped some of his head off. Excuse me. And there he is. Did I stitch on him? I'm sure I stitched on him. Oh, you'll see if I managed to put up a picture of him previously or not. But that's where he is. Then there's this one. October 2022. It's Quick Stitch Snowflake Wonder, again by Hade. Very measly start on that, and that's all I've done. And I know I didn't work on that this year. Oops, sorry. Right, these are from the tub that I know I haven't worked on. Whether I get around to working on them, because with WIP Warriors I'm doing 24 and 24. I have chosen my yeah, 24 and 24, but at the moment I've only got 10 to 15 focuses. And if I finish them and I replace them, then I'm not sure what I'm replacing them with. So I'll show you these just in case I stitch on any of them. Mini meditation. That's that one. I started this on the 1st of October 2021. Not much of a start, but it's a start with a needle left in it. WIP date, and that's the start. So there we go. There's that one. Let me take that needle out before it rusts. Put it on the side. Either you can never fold them up the way they unfolded. There we go. Oh, this is another one. I'd hoped to finish this, but I didn't even touch this one. It's a freebie from Doreen Jones, and I know why I didn't touch this one. It's a little owl trio. I don't know the exact name. It's on her on a Facebook freebie group, but I didn't touch it because there's a mistake in it. I can't find the mistake. I can't be bothered going to find it at the moment. Hence the reason why I haven't touched it. They're cute little owls. And I love the colour on them, hence the reason why I decided to stitch them. This one was Summertime Wishes from The World of Cross Stitching by Doreen Jones. Don't ask me what issue because I can't remember. And that's what I've got done. Move those threads up the way. That one needs to be cut. There we go. It's paper chart, so I don't count the stitches, but I started this on the 29th of May 2023. 16 count white Ada. And very crinkly noise, I do apologise. This is the packaging. It was a kit from Aldi's, and it's the Bambi. Ooh, clean out the bottom. It's the Bambi and Thumper kit. So cute. Another one I was going to finish, which I never got around to. There's Bambi. No idea why I haven't finished it. I just haven't. Just take it out. And there's the other piece of Ada and all the threads for Thumper. It's probably because there's no one to stitch it for, so there's no big rush to which to get it finished. Oh, and this piece is by Joan Elliott. I can't show you the chart, so I'll try and insert a picture because I haven't got the actual finished picture for it. It's one of my oldest WIPs, and it was my Wednesday, what was it called? There's a hashtag for it. Oldest WIP Wednesday or something like that. I can't remember. And I did manage to get quite a bit of this done, I think. Don't quote me. But again, for some reason, I've left some blumping threads hanging. I can't stand hanging threads on my pieces. What you do on yours is your own thing. But that's where it's at. I can't remember how much I've stitched, but you'll see. I fell off the bandwagon with that the last few months. I used to take it in the car and do it in the car on a Wednesday. But things change, and that didn't happen. And then there was Tropical Friends by Charting Creations. This one. Yeah, I did work on this. This one got 760 stitches in it. Oh, there's 2 pieces in this bag. I won't open the whole piece because there's not much to show, but that's my start. And the whole piece unwraps anyway. What was I going to say? What was I going to say? Started on the 10th of June 2022 using CXC threads stitched on what I think is 16 count Ada. And then the next one is Santa's Visit by Charting Creations. I can't think of the name backwards. Started this on 18th of July 2021. It was given to me as a rack, which is a random act of kindness. I don't think this got any. Yeah, it did. Nice. 643 stitches this year. Oh, I must have stitched this for Jolly July. Here we go. That's that. There's so many projects, I'm running out of project bags, I'm having to double up. Oh well, nice to have so many projects to choose from. This one I completely forgot about until, oh, bit myself, until the other day. Family friend had passed this on to me, she no longer stitches. It's the Care Bears. I honestly thought it was started, but it's not. So, blank Ada, paper chart. That's free for me to start whenever I feel like it. Nice. Like I say, I thought it was started, but it's not. Bears. I've got Sunshine Bear upstairs somewhere as well. This is a surprise for me as well as you, because I can't remember what's in this bag. And this one is a measly little start. It's supposed to be a travel piece. It was a freebie kit from World of Cross Stitching. Excuse me, itchy nose. Happy birthday, it's a little hedgehog. And unfortunately, I think that's the right way up. That's all it's got. Little pink cheeks. So I only get half an hour lunch break at WIP. There's no point in taking anything. Let's have a look what this one is. Oh yes. Always be yourself, sorry, by Emma Colden. Is that of one of the books that I've got? And I started this December 2022. No? December, yeah, no, yeah? Yes, no, yes, no. Yes. Yes, December 2022. 16 count yellow Ada by Emma Colden. And there it is. Don't worry about those red, they'll come out in the wash. And that's what I've got stitched. I don't think I've worked on it this year. I'll be very surprised if I have worked on that this year. I don't remember working on it. But stranger things have happened. And this is my 9/11 memorial piece. That's what it will look like. And I managed to get 957 stitches in on this, and it's on 14 count cream Ada. And that's what I managed to get in. And this one I'm doing as a stitch along with Jessica from Jessica Stitches, although she's way further along than me. This is Birdhouse English Cottage from Heaven and Earth Designs. I started this on the 4th of September 2022, stitched on 22 count Ada using CXC threads. And I managed 1,839 stitches. And that's where I'm at. Not much at all. But these things don't get done overnight. Now, No, I'm not going to show you that. So I don't even know. Oh, excuse me. There's a few here which I don't know whether I want to carry on with them or not. There's this one which is Home Sweet Home. Okay, that's what it's like. And that's all I've done. It's paper charts, so I don't count the stitches, and I haven't worked on it for absolute years. It's full of fractionals and everything. I don't know. I don't know. Might be different when I decide to pick it up again and start working on it. But like I say, I haven't worked on it for years. I pick it up, look, and I go, Same with this one. It's called a Blackwork sampler. Don't know if I've got a picture of this. And it's so old, I don't think I'll be able to find a picture of it. I'll just have to show you. Love, I think it's called Love Makes the World Happy. My eyes. The pages aren't even in the correct order. Makes the world go round. Love makes the world go round. I mean, it was in the world of cross stitching, and the way that they charted it is just ridiculous. So the way that they charted it was just, the way they laid out the chart, I should say, was just ridiculous anyway. So maybe that's why I stopped doing it, I don't know. Love makes the world go round, and that's all I've got. The world. Don't know, I might just not do it. World of Cross Stitch issue 191. I only know that because it says on my thread card. So if anyone's got World of Cross Stitch issue 191, you'll know what one it is. They're all starting to fall over now. Tea and cake sale. Again, not touched. Lakeside Needleworks. This one I need to definitely get back to, because I absolutely love this. Christmas Cottage, Heaven and Earth design. It was a random act of kindness rack from Michelle. Get it right, Danielle. From Michaela. And I started it on the 25th of December 2022. 18 count. Easy guide. I'm ashamed to say that's all I've got done. So that needs to come out. Oh, and this one, again, I don't know why I haven't finished this. I don't know. I think it's a freebie on Doreen Jones's Facebook page. A little cute teddy bear. Why I haven't finished him, I don't know. like, hello, just pull him out and finish him. Yeah. And then Christmas ornaments. That side. Just get on and finish it. Too late now. Christmas is over and done with. Yeah. And then the only one left, I think, yeah, is my major big one, which I would say is my pride and joy, but I don't think I've stitched on it that much this year. Although I take it out, stitch a few and then put it away, take it out, stitch a few and then put it away, because me and the confetti, we argue. It's something chronic. We've got a love-hate relationship. Can you hear those Q snaps creaking? Now all the threads that are there need to be snipped off, because at one point it was in the Lowry stand and I wasn't turning it over each time to just snip off the threads, so I had left them on the front to snip them off, waste threads. Now let me move these needles before they fall. You will see a difference from last year. Here is my beauty. I'll put the picture in because I don't have it on me. So this is Annual Panorama by Pain Free Crafts, stitched on 16 count white Ada. That's what I've done so far. I'm working down the bottom now. Got down to the bottom left corner. Is it bottom left? Bottom right, whatever. I've got down to the bottom corner. Filling it in, working my way across. And I started this in October. 24th of October 2019, but I took a 6-month break to do another project. Then I picked it back up in June, I think it was, 2020. And so far this year when I counted, it was 14,607 stitches. No, 14,067 stitches. But I've since worked on it. I've added another 300 and odd stitches since then. So that's that. My God, it's heavy. So all in all this year, I've done at least 56,116 stitches. That's without my paper charts. Yeah. And I've stitched 195 days roughly. That's the days I've remembered to mark down that I've stitched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 9. I've worked on 19 projects, roughly, if I remember to put them down. 19, 20, 21, 22, roughly, about 22 projects, I think. Like I say, I'm rubbish keeping notes. I stitch for the fun of stitching, I don't stitch for the keeping notes part. I do enough notes with work. So, yes. So, going forward next year, I don't know whether to try and do 2 weekly floss tubes or monthly floss tubes. I know I'm rubbish at doing floss tubes. So, I'm not going to make any promises. But you will see me when you see me. And hopefully 2024 is going to be a better year now that I've given up the childminding. Happy New Year. I hope you all have a good one. And let's wave goodbye to 2023 and get on with my new year, new start. Thank you ever so much for watching. Oh yes, and I'm going to edit this. So hopefully this will be up later on. And thank you ever so much if you've stuck by and watched this long. Take care. Speak to you soon. Bye.